Welcome, people, to the unknown world of freedom of speech. It's your boy Larry Belafonte, aka Price. What's the fucking deal? I got a special guest in here with me today, so it's gonna be a dope episode, y'all. Make some noise for freedom of speech. What's up? I got my homie CoryaYo in the fucking building. Cory, say what's up to him, man. What's up?
What's good, y'all? I'm in LA from Chicago.
Yeah, man. So I got my homie CoryaYo in here with me. I'm going to obviously, I got to give my beautiful introduction before I get my boy the floor. But I'm excited to have the homie on this episode. I apologize for the late episode. I told you guys I was going to do better with trying to do them, a little bit earlier in the day. But shit, I had a busy damn day. I mean, damn it. I had meetings, had to go move all around. It was a lot. So I'm here, because I am dedicated. I do love y'all. I told y'all I was going to pull up every Monday and Wednesday and try Fridays. So damn it, I'm pulling up on Monday and Wednesday and I'm trying on Fridays. So here we are. Damn it, we here. I'm excited about this episode. The homie CoryaYo, he's an incredible producer, DJ, just a musical god. I would like to believe. And we've done great stuff with him. As far as audio push, he produced one of our biggest songs, which is called Bonfire, featuring G-Eazy. Has like 4 million plays on our SoundCloud, if not more.
I think it's 5 million.
Yeah, like 5 million plays on SoundCloud, if not more. It's booming all over. So, on top of just all type of other dope stuff he's done, and he's probably one of my favorite producers that I've worked with, and just in the game, period. His style is fucking incredible. Just that real golden age, vintage, fucking classic, real hip hop, just quality. And I'm excited just to kind of hear his perspective on music and on top of music, just the world we're in. Obviously, I gotta chew trumpeting these fuckers out. They getting it this episode a little bit. So we ain't gonna hit much on them, but fucking Bob McNair, all you motherfuckers are getting it this episode. And y'all know y'all getting it. Y'all know y'all getting it. But I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna let Cory, give just a little brief introduction on who he is, what he is, where he is, why he is, and the whole 9 yards. So, Cory, talk to the people, man, the freedom of speech listeners. But before we do that, and that is not Wheezy Wee, that is Bishop PTZ firing up that gas pack. Because I got to make sure CoryaYo is blessed up. My dude is all the way out here from Chicago. He came all the way out here to LA, to California, working on production. We've been to the club. We've been out. Somebody got backhanded last night where we were at. It's just been crazy. So it's been a wild little experience so far. But, just tell them a little bit of what you're doing out here, where you're from, who you are. And yeah, just let them know what's up, Cory. What's up?
Word, yeah. What's up, y'all? It's Cory. I was born and raised in Spencer, Iowa.
Nice.
I attended the University of Iowa in 2013, and I went there kind of not knowing what I was doing, but I always had a love and passion for music. In my younger days, I played guitar, and my mom always put me onto really dope like classics like Stevie Wonder and Earth, Wind and Fire, Michael Jackson,
dope,
all that shit. So I had a nice musical upbringing, and I hurt my wrist, which kept me. I had to kind of put the guitar down.
How'd you hurt your wrist?
Kind of just from playing guitar too much, and it was like more of a repetitive injury,
right?
And that kind of got me down, But like I was still super into music, so I kind of I always had a love for hip hop, and the production side of things just really interested me. So I started doing research with because I got a MacBook when I went to college, and just how dudes were making the music. And I downloaded a program, Ableton, and I also used GarageBand actually for a little bit. And I would just loop like the sample packs that came in GarageBand, like up.
That's tight.
But yeah, and then it's been about 5 years now, and I've just been working, trying to improve every day, and I picked up piano while I was in college too. So
So you initially you went to the University of Iowa. Were your parents like big on college, like pushing you heavy on like, you got to go to college and figure out what it is you want to do and that whole thing?
it was definitely a thing. Like yeah, they were pushing me like if you wanna be successful,
No,
you got to get yourself an education and go out in the real world. But they were definitely like giving me the opportunity to like do whatever I wanted to do. Like,
dope.
they weren't like saying like, oh, you have to be a doctor or you have to be a business person or whatever. They weren't like, they were giving me the freedom to like pick what I wanted to do, which was really nice. And, I thank them endlessly for that.
Right.
But, yeah, the music thing was just always there. And at the beginning of college, I had a lot of classes where they told you like the one thing you should focus on is to do what you love.
Yeah.
And I really took that message to heart, and that was like I sat down, and just thought about it for a good amount of time, and I was like, music is what I love, so like I should just try to figure out from then on. Like once I figured that out, I just tried to. I'm still trying to, but figure out like how to do what I love for a career. So
nice.
Here we are.
Man, period. And I mean, obviously you're doing a great job in that. But that's dope, man, because a lot of people are in college right now as we speak, and they don't even want to be there. Two, they don't know what they're doing there. A lot of times people are just, like you said, they're doing what their parent is telling them to do, or, something along those type of lines. But they never really have a real direction of where they want for their own life. And that's where all those years kind of go. Sadly, a lot of times motherfuckers' years just go to waste, and it's not so much waste because they're getting knowledge and trial and error. But like for me, when I graduated high school, I knew I didn't want to, me personally, I knew I didn't want to go to college by the time I was graduating. So luckily I knew, and for me, I know everyone's not privileged enough to kind of already know what it is they want to do. Even like my little brother, who's like a genius. He's fucking 20 times smarter than me and just incredible. But he doesn't know where he wants to put that greatness yet. And so luckily I was able to. I knew what I wanted early, so I was able to put all that dedication into it early. But I definitely commend you for knowing, at least like. You didn't wait too late. You didn't take too much time of like knowing, okay, this is what I want to do, but beyond it being what I want to do, this is what I'm going to go after.
Yeah, I figured out that music was what I wanted to do when I was 20 years old. But like, which is, I guess that's kind of late, but compared to some people, but I feel like, some people search their whole life for what it is they really want to do. So
yeah, most definitely. I think 20 is not that bad because when you think about it, people graduate high school when you're 18, on average 17, 18. And then if you do go to college, you're spending on average 4 years there for the most part, and people finish those 4 years and still don't know what the fuck they're going to do, which you're probably about 22 by then, 23, 22, 23, maybe 21.
yeah.
So 20 is not bad. And so University of Iowa, that's dope. Like, how was the college like? One thing, man, I do always wish, I'm not gonna front, especially once we start doing like college shows and shit, I started to wish that I actually experienced the college life. Like, I hate school, so not to learn, but to kick it. And I'm gonna be honest, like, I wish I went to college for the whole college experience of like being on campus, fucking being at the parties, doing all the college shit. Like, it seems like a pretty dope experience. I should.
No, it's definitely a cool thing to experience, and it's actually a pretty big part of the culture at especially the University of Iowa, because they have a big football program.
Okay.
And so the tailgating is really big, and it's also known as a partying school. So a lot of it attracts a lot of kids from the Chicago suburbs, and a lot of these kids have money. So, and that's not even like the main thing. It's just like when you go to college, it just creates an environment that where like people want to party and try new things, and so like I'll admit, like when I was a freshman, like the main goal like for me and all my homies, we were just trying to get really high, like find weed and get really high, and like maybe find some parties or like it was cool, man. Like I remember though, like just diving into music super heavy though too during college, but
that's tight. And because you got to think about it, like King. For a lot of people's first time, you're not on this episode, dude. You're going to be on your own little episode. I don't know when, King, but damn it, chill. Yeah, it's like for a lot of people's first time going to college, that's their first time being away from their parents. Or some people's like first time being on their own, making their own rules, no curfew. I do what I want, how I want, when I want type of thing. Yeah. And so niggas don't know how to act. Niggas get to college and just start cutting the fuck up, and I feel them. It's definitely, it's lit. Like,
and like going to shows and doing all that is really cool, because I went and I saw Wiz Khalifa, I saw like Kid Cudi. Like you go to like shows and it's like all their music.
Nice.
You got like 5 joints with you, and you're with your homies. Like it's like a great time.
Yeah.
It's a fun thing to experience. Like.
Yeah. And so, when did you go to Chicago? Like, what made you go to Chicago? Did you always go there growing up, or what was that like? What the hell are you doing out there?
So I met a lot of people from Chicago while I was at school, and then from that, I just had some connections out in Chicago. And since I want to be in entertainment and music, Chicago is the closest. Big city hub, where there's like a music scene. So I went out there a couple times with friends, and I went to some events out there, and then it just turned out to be a good look for me, and it wasn't that far. It was like 3.5 hours away from Iowa, so
yeah,
it wasn't like that big of a move for me. But it's turned out to be a great thing for me so far. I mean I've been building like lots of relationships out there, and I met my girlfriend out there. I've met lots of friends out there, and it's just like it's just another way for me to like elevate my music career. And then now I'm just trying to travel more too, based off of like just doing that and coming out here to LA. Trying to go to New York. And
where'd you meet your girlfriend?
I actually met her in Chicago, and she's originally from Massachusetts, but she was going to school out there too.
So she was going to the University of Iowa, or was she going to school in Chicago?
Chicago, yeah. Roosevelt University in Chicago.
Nice. Dope. And so, like, where'd y'all meet, though?
We met at a house party through, like, mutual friends.
Nice.
It was cool. I met a lot of people that also went to her school, and we just kind of met mutually through each other. So
nice. And the reason I really love Cory and his girlfriend, by the way, because so when we tour, Cory obviously has, like I said, he produced one of our biggest songs. So Chicago is one of our biggest cities. Like, we have a lot of fans in Chicago that fuck with us, and so when we go there, it's like a crazy ass experience, and we always make sure we shout out Cory and show Cory like crazy love, and Cory's white, by the way, guys, or what are you actually? Your ethnicity?
Yeah.
Caucasian?
I'm Caucasian.
But like, are you like, some people are like Jewish, German?
I'm a mix of German and Swedish.
Okay.
I know that for sure. There might be another one in there too, but I know it's like German and Swedish are like the two main like ancestry.
Nice. I have a German aunt, like my little cousin's German.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his mom's like full white German, and then his dad's my uncle. But that's my auntie Claudia. Like, I love her to death. But That's sick. And so, like, obviously, oh well, not obviously, but his girlfriend's black, and so, but not that you don't ever see a black girl with a white guy or a white guy with a black girl. Like, it's not that you don't ever see it, but their shit is just so fresh. Like, it's hella refreshing. They complement each other's vibe, and it's so like supportive and just dope. Like, and I've seen that from afar. You know, just when we would come to the shows and how she would just be super excited for you and shit, and so. You know, I think that's dope, you know, and especially, you know, hey, get out of here. King's feeling himself, guys. You know, especially kind of like in the world that we're in now, and in such a fucked up world with race and just this, I mean, segregation and inequality has always been here. You know what I mean? It's kind of always been a part of that's what fucking made the United States. But so that's like, it's not like there's nothing new, but at the same time, to me, it's at a high. It's at a different level than it's ever been. King, get out of here. It's at a different level than it's ever been. And just with the internet and just with the amounts of, you know, unarmed black people being killed by police and just all the crazy shit that goes on, and then with you guys even being in Chicago and all the fucking deaths and crazy shit that's going on there.
You don't see it that much, but
right.
There's relationships out there, but yeah. Nah, we like we kick it like we're just like best friends, you know? It's like on a real like spiritual thing. Like I feel like we're soulmates, you know? And it's just like,
that's dope.
We just gravitated toward each other, you know, like we met like almost at a halfway point too, you know, like it's kind of weird, but it's like a really cool thing, and I really appreciate her. Like she's like one of the best people in my life, you know, like, and it's dope to have like support, like
especially
too, you know?
in this
like
game.
I feel like every guy should definitely have a girl that supports them. Otherwise, they probably shouldn't be in that relationship. So,
or and it's balance. Like people don't overstand
support each other.
Yeah, there's a balance there because like we were talking about earlier. Like women want to feel safe. They want to feel secure. They want to feel protected. They want to feel supported as well. They want to feel fucking cute. They want to fucking just do crazy shit and just be awesome. And we want what we want. But at the end of the day, you know, it's a balance, and that's what's dope. Like, I think every dope man, for the most part, every great man, like, has had a great woman behind them and supported them, and that's what I'm about. Like, that's the whole purpose of me, even being 26 and getting married and doing the things that I'm doing to kind of represent something different out here. You know, granted, it's not easy. We young as fuck. It's lit, and women are fine as shit, and butts are definitely big and at an all-time high, and they're everywhere you look, and it's amazing. But it's not, because it's taking the value of it away. It's taking the special, like, a woman's ass is a treat. Like, booty is a treat, y'all. Woman booty is a treat, not man booty. Keep the guy butt. But woman booty is a treat, y'all. All of them, even the little paperback booties. Those are fucking treats. And they shouldn't just be able to, like, I shouldn't be able to go to the Explore page and just see them. Like, I shouldn't just be able to see your ass. And, like, as a boyfriend or, like, I don't get how some of these guys do it. Like, I'm not knocking them, because some people are just very secure within themselves and can handle it. But personally, I can't. I'm not with that shit. I'm not with, the Muslim cultures or where they gotta cover themselves, like, you know what I mean? And you can't even see them. And I fuck with that to an extent, not in a controlling way, but in a way of where a woman she saves all that shit for her man. Like, even having her hair down, even having your skin out, like your ass and all that shit. Obviously, that shit is a little more of the on the extreme side, but the message in it, I fuck with. And the same with men. Like, men ain't running around. I mean, we're not running around here with just dick prints all on the internet. I mean, some of these niggas is. Niggas is weird. Niggas want to post their little brief pics and shit. Like eggplanting and shit. Y'all niggas is weird. Put some fucking clothes on. But, I mean, unless you're like a little model and you get paid to do it. But you niggas who just thirst, like you niggas who are trying to thirst trap girls, y'all niggas is weird, man. Y'all got to dead that shit today. But, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with, you know, you showing off, you showing off what you're proud of, but leave something to have special for your mate. And in this day and age, that shit is not valued, and I fuck with the fact that, like, y'all are valuing that situation. And honestly, personally, on the podcast, I'm gonna say, and I've never said this to you or just to anyone, but, you know, I'm gonna say it first time ever on this podcast. As a black man, with that being a black woman, and like obviously we're all one as people, but we're both black, you know? And so with that being a black woman, I really appreciate how you treat her. You know what I mean? Like, and that's a real, like, obviously I would want you to treat any woman good, but right? But to me, that's like my black sister. You get what I mean? And that's like, not to be on no weird shit, but that's real. Like, because if we never got brought here, we would just be over there. And I could potentially still know you and run into you, you know, whatever, because that we're of the same, you know, lineage, right? To an extent. But I'm saying all that to say, bro, that I really do fuck with that. I really fuck with how you value her. And because I see it. That's why I always say that. He's the one with the black girlfriend. Like, because you, and I'm not saying that on like, oh, that makes you cool. Like, no, because I know plenty of white dudes with black girlfriends. I know them. Yeah, I'm cool with. But y'all shit is so different, so fucking fresh. So fucking fresh. Like, everything about it, and I just fuck with it. I appreciate that. It's what's gonna keep you beasting. You know what I mean, bro? Because, like, when this shit gets lit, and you got platinum plaques all over like you're about to have and going all crazy, you're going to have that foundation and that backbone already. Like, you know, you're not going to be jaded by these raggedy assholes because they raggedy, bro. You know what I mean? But that's sick, man. So
yeah, like I was thinking too, like before I had a girlfriend, like I was like, I don't know if I really want a girlfriend. It's going to take up like all my time. I won't have time to like make music anymore. But like, that's like, it turns out, you know, like, it's like being in a relationship is like another point of like inspiration, like for you to draw from. Like, it's like a whole nother like thing, like that as dimension that comes into your life, you know. And
that's fire. And you said like she got you not eating pork and shit no more and something like, or something like, because I know you're heavy like, on your eating flow, eating better. So
I don't eat I stopped drinking dairy milk like maybe slightly before I met her, maybe like a couple months or so. But then when we met, she comes from a Rastafarian family. Both of her parents were born
Rastas.
Both her parents were born in Jamaica and then they came here when they were like in their late teens. So
and they're both Rastas?
I know her dad is. He's a real Rastafarian, but I'm not. I think the whole family is.
Yes, that's
because she was telling me that you in the Rastafarian culture you need 12 people to form a church, and they have 12 kids, so they have their own church just like as a family.
Word?
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucking amazing. I mean, shit, you should need 5 people to have a church. I don't give a fuck. If you got 5 people
sliding. It shouldn't have to be that high. But.
Yeah, if you got 5 people coming, you got a church. What you mean? But I feel it. Okay, so that means they all smoke weed.
Her mom doesn't, but
Mom
her dad
probably don't, but Pops damn sure smokes tree.
No, he definitely does.
That's crazy dope. Yo, I'm infatuated.
Yo, she's actually a Morgan, so her name is Brittany Morgan, and Morgan is a famous family in
Jamaica.
In Jamaica, yeah. And if you've ever heard of Morgan Heritage, they're like a popular band, but they actually just won a Grammy in like 2016 for like a reggae album or something.
Damn.
So like, and her dad used to be in that band, but he left for like to deal with being a father and stuff, you know, but and raising his kids. But yeah, that's the same band though that he was in.
That's fire. Okay, that's sick. So they booming in Jamaica. So you were part of the booming.
And all her kids, all her little sisters and brothers, they have a band and they're pretty dope.
Word.
Yeah.
Little Rastas.
Like some new musical youth shit. Or
Like
something.
new age reggae.
Yeah.
That's sick, dog. Yeah, it's so fire because, I mean, when I was like soul searching heavy, I started to tap into like Rastafarian and for a little bit because I liked that at the time, I liked that they still held on to like core Christian values. Because at the time I had to I transitioned out of Christianity first, so I still was trying to hold on to that as much as I could, however I could. And so I liked that Rastafarians still held on to some of the core values that Christians like were about, but they smoked dope, and them niggas was also on just some peace, love, and other shit. But then, obviously, I started digging into it deeper, and I was like, nah, this probably ain't for me, because just for my own reasons, I just like, you know, I started to draw further away from, you know, Christianity for myself, so that it didn't make sense for me, but I love that. I love that, dog. So does she be practicing any Rastafarian things other than eating, or she just really got you off the whole, like, no more pork?
Yeah, it's like, well, their thing is they don't eat pork or bottom feeders. So they don't eat pork or shrimp, crabs, lobster.
Yeah, of course. Those are the roaches. For the people who don't know and don't understand or understand why people say that, like, shrimp are the roaches of the ocean. Like, literally. Like, them niggas eat everything. Them niggas eat shit, dookie, boo-boo, everything, any and everything at the bottom of the ocean. Shrimps fuck it all.
People love frying that shit up and then mix it with steak. And
yeah, my wife just had shrimp last night. What you talking about? Just toast some shrimp to fuck up. Where we was at? California Fish Grill. By the way, I got me some salmon. You know, but baby, go get her some shrimp. She don't give a fuck. But it's to each his own. But for me, once I found that out, I was like, that's out. And there's a reason why it's being said to not put it in your body. I don't give a fuck how much you fry it up, even though, you know, that shit is so good. Like, especially crab. Oh my God. But, like, obviously something ain't right.
It can be really good if you cook it right, but, like, they just do it for, like, spiritual reasons, because it's, like, deemed, like, not clean, because they eat, like, pigs, they eat whatever you put in front of them.
Exactly.
You know?
And so, but when you, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Well, the same thing is with, like, the bottom feeders. They'll just eat anything they find, you know, like.
And the reason for that, the reason why people gotta understand why this shit matters is because it's not even so much on a spiritual level. It's to help you.
It's be healthier.
To be healthier. If you do look at it from a God standpoint or whatever, it's to help you with anything. Because if the Bible or Muslims or whatever spiritually they're saying don't eat this for whatever spiritual spell they want to put behind it, but if they're basically telling you that it eats all the shit and worst shit on the planet that you can possibly put in your body, and then we turn around and eat it, what are we doing to our bodies? It's like fucking simple. And so all you niggas still eating pork because y'all just don't care? It's crazy to me. A pig will eat shit, literally. A shit pie. A pig will love a shit pie. You could shit right in front of a pig, put whipped cream right in front of it, and the pig is gonna fuck it up. That is terrible. Like, that's crazy to know that. And to know we, like, for instance, black people, we was raised, I mean, everybody eats pork and pig, but we was raised on pig.
Same
from
with,
chitlin to bologna to goddamn bacon.
Yeah,
to,
growing up in the Midwest, there's like a hella like pig farms and cow farms, chicken
you
farms.
feel me? And so it's nothing but just bullshit getting fed pork chops, like thinking that this shit is luxury. And we ain't doing nothing but killing our bodies and poisoning ourselves. Like, and so that's the reality as to why.
Yeah, that's why some red meat isn't even good for you though too, because a lot of like these cattle growers, they trap cattle the same way that they do with pigs, where they're like all. That's why there's a difference between grass-fed beef and just regular
beef.
Because the regular beef is like where the mass-produced cows, like the cows that shouldn't even actually be alive, but we just like grow them like in a factory.
Just so we could
have more McDonald's like burgers at 2 a.m. You know, like that's where all those cows.
More
go,
McDonald's burgers at 2 a.m. Them bitches be fire at 2 a.m. They could be drunk as fuck, leaving the club, go slide up on Mickey D's. Damn. Listen, it's scary how much me and this nigga Octane used to go to McDonald's every day, especially
McDonald's
at night.
Fire back in the day.
It used to be good. Like, people don't, like, niggas don't.
Has it changed? I haven't even eaten.
Hell yeah, McDonald's is shitty. I haven't eaten it in a while either. Damn sure not a burger. If anything, last thing not
some
like
fries.
I'll get fries are the worst. Like, if I get anything I'll eat there, it'll be a fish fillet. And that's like that's the last, and that's me stretching it. Get over there, King. But damn sure not a burger. The burgers don't even feel, look, or taste, or even, they don't even seem real anymore. But
yeah, apparently they use like they grind up like thousands of cows so that that way they can get the meat like at a consistent like flavor, because so you're with like one patty you're eating like grinded up beef from like thousands of cows,
which is fucking gross. It's crazy. That's some scary shit to think about. And it's like every time we know it, I gotta get more disciplined too. I can't lie, because when I go to the IE, I go to Baker's and eat fucking a burger. Because their burgers are so good, though. Baker's cares about you, it seems like. That's a good burger at Baker's and In-N-Out. In-N-Out has good patties, too.
Ever since being out here, every time I drive past the In-N-Out, it's packed.
You haven't got one yet?
Nah.
You've never eaten at In-N-Out?
Nah, we should probably go just to do it, but...
You gotta tell your girl, man, you gonna eat beef, though, for sure. You gotta eat it there. Because you gonna love that shit.
No, I've heard all about it too, even before coming out here. But then when I come out here, I see like the lines are packed.
Scary packed. It's like a movie. It's like a movie.
It's like worse than McDonald's. Yeah.
Easily. That should be hanging all into the street. Like, if you don't get your ass out the traffic for a fucking burger, and the crazy thing about In-N-Out is like 3 things on the menu.
Really?
It's like 3 things on the menu, and then they have the secret menu that like. So you can go and order animal style fries, which is super popular there, but it's not even on the menu. Like,
what's
they have
animal style.
So animal style fries is like, he said, "What's animal style fries?" Animal style fries are like, they put French fries in this box. So we're going to In-N-Out. What time is it? We're going tonight. We're guaranteed going to In-N-Out tonight. Period. Fucking point blank. Whoa. Because In-N-Out doesn't close till like 12 anyway. Oh, okay. I gotta put my nigga. Oh, get the thing. All right. So In-N-Out is this fucking. All right. The animal style fries, they go in this white carton looking little thing, and then it's French fries, and then they put. It's like they call it a spread, but it's like Thousand Island dressing. But In-N-Out has hands down the best Thousand Island dressing. Well, Baker's Thousand Island dressing is fire too. But so they put that on it, then they put this cheese, but fuck, you don't eat cheese. So you can get it without the cheese. You can eat it without the cheese. No cheese. But In-N-Out, I mean, I'm not trying to sell you because In-N-Out doesn't pay me anything. But In-N-Out is the most healthiest tasting. Now, I can't tell you what they do.
Like freshest, maybe? Like
freshest
ingredients?
It tastes so fresh, bro. From the fucking lettuce head to the tomato seeds.
If they got
fire.
I might get a burger, but I'm not gonna do the cheese.
Don't do cheese. You don't gotta do cheese. You're definitely getting a burger, bro. We're not going.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, because it wouldn't be a point. What would be the point of going?
Yeah, no. The whole thing is the burgers.
The burgers, In-N-Out Burger. Sadly, you're not In-N-Out. So you know what's crazy? I could potentially probably sue In-N-Out. Because you guys are false advertising.
We just gave them
I just gave that to
2-minute
somebody.
ad.
I know, but I might have gave the lawsuit away. But that's why I'm going to put this out. So whoever does sue them first, I'm going to take parts. And if you stole the idea from me. So then I'm going to sue you fucker. But listen, In-N-Out, you guys should probably figure out switching that name or figure out getting a little bit faster because your name is In-N-Out. And lots of time, I'm just in for a while. Then I'm out. It's definitely not In-N-Out. It's in, out.
In for a while and out.
in for a while and out. Exactly. But yeah, so we'll definitely go try In-N-Out. But yeah, the reason why, obviously, the creator put those laws out there just to bring it back home. It's for our greater good at the end of the day. Because if we're eating that bullshit, then that means we're not going to live the most. Like, back in the day when motherfuckers was living to those crazy long amounts of years, that shit was because of the things they ate. They didn't eat Jolly Ranchers and fucking...
Yeah, there wasn't all this candy and coffee and they might have had coffee maybe.
No, they didn't have no fucking coffee. They didn't have coffee in Africa back in the fucking day.
Oh, okay. I didn't know how far back.
Well, because I'm talking about the beginning of time and shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they didn't have...
Or the
all these cigarettes, candy, coffee.
Niggas didn't have syrup for waffles and shit.
Syrup, waffles.
They might have had syrup from the trees or whatever way they got it the healthy way. Niggas ain't got no waffle syrup and shit and pancakes and...
They might have had corn or something too.
Of course they probably had corn and honey. They had honey. They had organic shit that you could still eat and be okay now.
Or rice maybe too. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about white rice though.
Yeah, because that's mostly Asia, right?
Yeah, but see, that's the reason why brown rice is okay for anything. They say anything that's white as far as food is bad for you because that means that the nutrients and all that's taken out of it. Anything that's
it's just mainly sugar.
Which that damn sure is the worst shit on the planet for you, probably.
Yeah, sugar's terrible.
And it's so awesome. It's just...
Well, it already comes naturally in fruits, so that's all the sugar that we would ever need. You don't need any sugar beyond eating an apple or an orange.
Right.
That's the most sugar anyone should really have.
Because how they say your body needs some of these things. Yeah, your body does. That's why you eat salmon. Your body needs protein. It's not saying you can't eat certain things that are a part, because it's the circle of life. Shout out to Lion King. But no one tells the lions and shit to go and eat the animals they gotta eat to survive. No one tells cows to eat grass. You know what I mean? No one tells fucking fish to eat other fish that they eat. They just naturally know that because of the universe and the way that this shit is designed, because that's their way and means of surviving. Just like our way and means of surviving is eating the proper fruits and vegetables and foods from the earth. But at the same time, some of these fucking animals too, man. I'm sorry. I'm just not you can't tell me that in the beginning of time niggas didn't eat animals too.
Animals eat other animals.
Exactly.
It's nature. It's nature of life. So.
That's the part of the game that fucks me up with people though. That irritates me.
I'm not against meat completely. I just think Americans especially do it obviously in excess. We're definitely overindulging in this shit. You see people dying from heart attacks and strokes and stuff because they're just too overweight and they have a blood clot or something, and it's all from their diet, their bad health, and then actually probably lack of exercise as well. But
right. Which, even if you didn't exercise but ate straight, I'm sure you'd be okay.
A lot of these people that die from heart attacks smoke too, but...
Right. That's why I be having to lay off chicken too much, because I just know that's a heart attack after just X amount of years. But yeah, so, take care of yourselves, people, because shit, it's right here in our face, and it's not rocket science. It's take care of yourself. Like I always say, our bodies are cars. Treat your body like you treat your car. If you treated your body like you treat your car, you'd have a way better fucking life and you'd be a whole lot more healthier. And why do I say that? Because if you bought a new car today, or if your mom, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, you won the lotto, what the fuck ever, if the creator put a brand new Mercedes-Benz in your driveway and you were going to keep that and that was your car, and they told you you can only put 91 gas or your car is going to break down, guess what gas you're only going to put in your fucking car? I don't care how broke you are. I don't care if you only can put $5 in your tank. You're never going to put 87 gas, or else your shit's going to break down. It's that simple. If your car says put oil in the oil part, you're not going to drop water down there. You're not going to put gas in the oil spout. Why? Because that part is for oil. Treat your body like you treat your fucking car, and I swear to you, we'll all probably live to be like 89.
They say the first person
90.
The first person to live 150 is already alive.
Yeah, them niggas living. Listen, the oldest person alive lives in Japan. And the island that they live on, that machine was invented there. The Kangen alkaline water machine.
Oh, really?
In Japan. Go do y'all research if y'all sleeping on the kid. It's Larry Bella motherfucking Fonte. Nigga. And these motherfucking Japanese geniuses over there. This is a Kangen alkaline water machine. What my water machine in my house does is it takes my tap water and runs it through this filter that alkalizes it. And it alkalizes it, pure alkali, and then it either puts it at 8.5, 9.0, or 9.5. And we're lit. Lit up to the heavens. Is this of all time? Oh, this is ever. Verified oldest
Oldest people are still living. The oldest person is...
Oh, they're still living.
Too. This lady Violet Brown, she's a 117-year-old Jamaican.
Craziest thing is this. Well, no, she's not in her hundreds, but she's like 90. It's my little brother and sisters.
There's a lot of people still.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. My little brother and sisters, grandmother, their dad's mom is like 97, 98. And she's straight, like walking and everything.
There's this dude that in Texas, National Geographic actually did like a special on him. And he's 109 years old and he still drives and smokes cigars.
Yeah, I seen that nigga.
He's like still active out here too, and he's 109 years old. Damn. He's got himself a 91-year-old girlfriend. Look
it, bro. They're not still alive. These niggas didn't die. Death date.
Oh, this is the oldest people. Okay.
That's what I was telling you. But if you pay attention, most of these people are women. Look at female. You finally get a fucking male. Because women just take care of their bodies better. That shit is crazy. So
a lot of men die from like hard work too, I think.
Yeah. That's true.
Well, there's a lot more stress, like if you're doing like a really labor demanding job. There's a lot more stress on your body. Like if you, even all the way to like the famous athletes, like these football players are dying from CTE at like age like 30 and
which
50.
Is scary.
Yeah, it's like some of them die before they're even like able to retire. Like
yeah, that's crazy.
That's what happened to Aaron Hernandez. Killed himself.
But what did they say his reason for killing himself was?
I don't know, but apparently he had a severe CTE and he was only like 28, 29, something like that.
Right.
He was in his late 20s still.
That shit is crazy. But that's why I always like trash the NFL. By the way, speaking of the fucking NFL, you bitches, you fuckers, you shitheads, Bob McNair, you bitch you. I'm on you. And I've been on you all week and I'm going to stay on you. Because you fucker. Granted, I do appreciate your boldness. And I do appreciate you because you forced the hand of those Texan players and forced the hand Force the knee to fall to the damn floor like it should have been. And like you motherfuckers should have been doing what Kaepernick should have been doing when these motherfuckers didn't want to give him a position. But nonetheless, it got done. So Bob McNair, in the same breath that I say fuck you, I also say thank you. Because listen, you're helping get the job done by exposing the true mentality of all you niggas. All you damn slave owner, aka team owner, white supremacist, rich ass, old motherfucking white fucks.
There's no black owners yet?
Yeah, well, in the NFL, I don't think so. But I could be wrong. So do not quote me on that one.
I know in the NBA there is now.
Yeah, on the NBA there is. But that's what I'm saying. The NFL, I can't tell you. The NFL is a whole different experience than the NBA, though. That's what I'm saying. I'm not just trashing sports, and I'm not just doing this because I'm hating or I wanted to go to the NFL and didn't make it. I don't even play football. I'm not hating on the NFL for any. My little nigga Dante Dion, I got great people that I know that are in the NFL crushing it. So I have nothing against the sport. I have nothing against the athletes. I have nothing against the team, the coaches. It is these owners and the organization.
The NFL organization too. Like this dude, the owner of the whole league, is it Roger Goodell? He, right when Trump came out and like said something about how the players kneeling was disrespectful, that's when he came out and said he sided with Trump, and he said like anyone that kneels can face suspension.
Exactly. I mean, it just goes to show you. But then when you got Bob McNair, who's the Texans team owner. Excuse me, y'all, because he got me fucked up. When they asked him about the players kneeling and taking knees and their stand on it, just to sum it up very, very quickly, he basically said, we can't have the inmates running the prison. That was the analogy that this fucker used when speaking about these fucking athletes doing remarkable things on and off that field. Granted, I definitely be feeling like niggas is out here getting crazy amounts of money for running the football. But at the same time, that's a skill and it's entertainment. And they do it well and they do it at a high level because there are millions trying to do exactly what those chosen players do. And so with that being said, nigga, put some fucking respect on their name. And so calling them inmates when these same players go and help inmates and do shit that for like go to prisons and go and help kids, and I mean, cut it out. We all know the crazy shit that these athletes do with their bread, charities, all the amazing things that you got great people out here doing. And so to refer to them as inmates and just disrespect all the blood, sweat, and tears that they put out there was awesome. That
he
shit.
tried to deny it.
The bullshit
like,
apologies.
I was talking about the owner.
Listen, the apologies?
That was the most pathetic part of the whole thing. Because he tried to deny that he was being racist.
Come on, man. And or even because it's so much deeper than racism. That shit is just showing and displaying supremacy and the white supremacy and the way they see,
the way they think and like see the world and stuff.
Because you gotta understand, there are white players in the league. You get what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, there are levels. Just because you're white does not make you like elite at all. You fuck around and find yourself down here with us, shit. Fuck around and find yourself at the bottom when it's crunch time, thinking you elite just because you white. And so that's why it's like, if you not a part of white supremacy, then you ain't a part of it. your ass won't even know what's cracking. You know what I mean? That's why you got sit down, King. You got, Bob McNair able to call them all inmates. He ain't just say that the black players is inmates. He said the inmates controlling the prison. It's that simple. And that's, that's out. But, we ain't got to even hit on that because I got a whole episode coming on their ass. So we ain't even, you know what, we ain't even going to go there because I know y'all get mad, y'all get to tripping and shit, and we ain't even going to take it there on this freedom of speech. This one about CoryaYo being amazing. Where can they follow you at? Any on, all your social shit?
Yeah. I'm on IG, Twitter, CoryaYo Beats.
Spell it.
CoryaYo.
CoryaYoBeats. Hit him up,
Facebook,
y'all.
SoundCloud.
This dude is phenomenal. I'm a huge fan, huge supporter. Y'all get with him. If y'all need beats, tap in. And just keep being great, man. Cory, let them know if you got anything new coming. If you want to drop any gems on the listeners, you know what I mean? Let them know where they could give them any game if you got anything for the vibers, man.
Yeah, well, I got all my beat tapes on Bandcamp. You can purchase them there. Or if you just want to stream it, I'm on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, Google, all that shit. And you can even find my music on YouTube too. But my next instrumental project is coming out on vinyl in January.
Nice. That's
It's going to be 300 limited edition copies. So
huge.
And I drew the artwork for it too. It's pretty tight. I'm looking forward to it.
That's hard, dog. That's fresh as fuck. All right, dope. So y'all keep it to my dog CoryaYo. He got fresh shit coming, y'all know. And this is how we rocking, man. I'm constantly just bringing dope people through that's gonna tell their story, kick some flavor with a nigga, and hopefully it's hit home for y'all. At some point, something in there hit home, something in there hit your soul, something in there gonna make you move different, move better, grow, get you some money, treat your bitch better. Something out there, but regardless if it did or if it didn't, don't take anything personally.
Yo, let me recommend a book real quick too, actually.
Go ahead and recommend the fucking book.
There's this book called African Holistic Health. If any of you out there are interested in talking about like the health shit that we were talking about earlier, it's called African Holistic Health. Dick Gregory co-signed it too, so it's a really dope book.
And that wraps up another episode of Freedom of Speech with your boy Larry Belafonte. Man, the homie CoryaYo, that was dope. It was fresh as fuck, man. I love the homie's perspective, and he just cool as fuck. His little cool ass voice, y'all hearing it's just I fuck with the homie. I just wanted to get him on here, man. So this shit was sick. Make sure y'all follow him on everything. Like, comment, share, follow. Do all the shit you're supposed to do to make this get tighter and cooler. And tell niggas and share it and bang this shit loud at work so niggas can hear the jams. You feel me? And keep spreading love out there, Fuck Bob McNair. I'm still not rocking with none of them bullshit campaigns, but I'm spreading love to the ones that spreading love and want the love, you dig? Y'all go out there and be great. New episodes is coming. Be easy.